2023 is definitely putting all the political parties under pressure. Even right now, the current exercise that the All Progressive Congress is undertaking, the revalidation and registration of membership, we know all of this is geared towards 2023. It's a political move they've just started, in spite of the fact that most APC chieftains have kicked against it, but they are still carrying on with it because of 2023. Right now, the news we're getting is that PDP is under pressure. 2023 presidency is putting PDP under pressure. We know also that the national chairman of the party, Uche Secondus, his tenure ends very soon, and a replacement for Uche Secondus, and also zoning is putting the party under pressure. We'll bring more details shortly, guys, but before we do, please don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up, click on the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit on the subscribe button. It really does mean a lot to us. Thank you and God bless you. Officially, the main opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP, had, as if it is a plague, avoided the question of zoning of its presidential ticket for the 2023 election. The thinking within its hierarchy has been that it is too early in the day to be burdened by it, as the party is currently actively working on re-engineering itself. The PDP had posted that whatever the All Progressive Congress APC may do concerning its ticket at this time cannot pressure it to act, and that in any case the PDP organs had not met to decide on it. The various organs of the party are yet to meet. That is all I want to say. Until the various organs of the party have come to a conclusion, I can't say anything. But also note that whatever any party is mounting, including the All Progressive Congress, will not stampede the PDP. Ours is a structured political party with huge experience. And because Nigerians are looking up to our party, we must strictly organize, be meticulous, and structured. That is where we are. The PDP National Publicity Secretary, Kola Olugbodiya, recently argued. But now, the party has come under pressure from within its rank to indicate that what it may do concerning zoning it between the North and South. This is after a member of his Board of Trustee BOT, Alhaji Adamu Mina Waziri, Minister of Police Affairs under former President Goodluck Jonathan, boldly asserted that the ticket will go to the North. He gave his reasons, which is bound to attract some concerns in some quarters. For many PDP faithful, his opinion cannot be taken lightly given the fact that he has been a prominent member of the party, a former minister, and a Board of Trustee member from inception. Observers say his argument from a northern presidential candidate for the PDP, though his opinion still this point, can go a long way in directing the narrative of the choice of the more appropriate zone the candidate should emerge from. His argument, since democracy returned in 1999, which is now 22 years ago, the PDP had 3 presidents for 16 years. For President Obasanjo, there was unanimity in the country that he should be drafted, voted, and elected because that time required an Obasanjo in Nigeria, that the country needed somebody who could fix the country, return it to its past opportunities, path of good governance, and cohesion. He did his best, but unfortunately in Nigeria, people must also refer to that quality that brought him back, that he's a Christian and a Southerner. After he finished his tenure, the successor must be a Muslim and a Northerner. So events brought in Yar'Adua, who started ailing the moment he assumed the seat, and he died. To maintain a system, the vice president took over less than 1 year before the expiration of the tenure. In 2011, can we deny him, Jonathan, the seat and brought? As far as the PDP is concerned, the presidency should return to the North because the successor to President Jonathan in 2011 should have been a Northern candidate, not Jonathan. That is the understanding in the PDP, and that is what I subscribe to. We cannot enforce a system on APC, neither can the APC enforce a system on PDP. We should have certain salient points in the PDP, just like they will have in APC. It is expected in the APC that Buhari's successor should be a candidate from Southern and Christian extraction, even though as far as I'm concerned, President Obasanjo came on his merit, that the country needed somebody of his texture and experience. In 2011, the circumstances were said that the incumbent president should be allowed to continue. In 2015, the assumed qualities of President Buhari made him defeat President Jonathan. People should look for a qualitative leader and de-emphasize the issue of subterranean attributes like religion, region, and others. From the foregoing, Waziri's main plank for zoning the presidential ticket to the north seemed to rest on former President Jonathan's tenure, where he thinks the PDP should continue from, in the belief that its political activities had been on pause. To him, it does not appear to matter that the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, a northerner from Adamawa, was the next PDP presidential candidate after the Bayelsa State-born Jonathan had the full support of the party in his failed bid to be elected president under the PDP. Waziri suggested that Atiku's PDP candidacy was purely down to his doing and should not be counted for the North. More so, as the former vice president's failure to clinch the post made it the North's PDP's chance inconclusive. I supported Atiku Abubakar in 2019 primary election. Nobody gave him the ticket. He went to the trenches, fought and battled, then won the presidential ticket of the PDP. The PDP was not looking for a presidential candidate, but a president of Nigeria. Somebody from the PDP got the presidential ticket of the PDP, but Nigerians did not make him to be the president of Nigeria, which was the ultimate goal. So the ticket was inconclusive. However, pundits averred that an elected president should not just be for his political party but for the country, and so zoning of the presidential ticket transcends the political party of the elected president. They maintain that this being the case, zoning should be calculated from the last incumbent president, even though it is still a matter of individual political party. This will mean that the Dwara Katsina State-born President Muhammadu Buhari in power for 8 years, though not a member of the PDP, the North has already had its turn, and the next president should logically be a Southerner. Some people, even within the PDP, have argued that despite the 8 years of Buhari's and not, it may still benefit the PDP to present its candidate from the zone in the belief, rightly or wrongly, that only a northern candidate can win the next presidential election in Nigeria. Waziri equally drove this point home. Let me say that we must emphasize that the PDP wants to put forward a candidate that can win the presidency. When the time comes, the overriding desire will be a majority input into the decision we are not going to make. I, as an individual, will be in the support that the presidential candidate must be from the North. Despite the dust it may raise, Waziri's position has injected greater urgency into the need for PDP to assume a definite position on its zoning principle as it affects the 2023 presidential election. But the thinking in the party is that it cannot do that now, as it may amount to exposing its card prematurely. That leaves the PDP's 2023 zoning arrangement an open question, at least for now. PDP are really fighting hard to see that they return back to power 2023, and they are trying to do whatever it will take to bring them back on. See how they are playing the card of zoning. Anyway, my people, let's hear your take down below in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye for now, and God bless.